Hi, my name is Lizzie Liu, and I'm a Senior Student Counselor for Homestay 360. Recently, a lot of team members have asked, what is Homestay 360 working on? Today, we're going to take you behind the scene.
Welcome to Homestay 360, Behind the Curtain, Q1, August through October 2015. This is the year of the mindset change. We must always challenge ourselves to ask, are we being advocates for our students? Are we being mentors for our host families? And are we truly globalizing our local communities and becoming citizens of the world? Our student coordinators and our team have asked for complete transparency, and we want to let you know what Homestay 360 is working on. This past year, we created and developed the coordinator site. We've created a triage guide and student coordinator guidebooks to help triage red, green, and yellow issues to empower our local teams and our regional managers. We conducted 2 summits with 1 local training in Greensboro. We have a team of 50 coordinators, 3 homestay, 27 new team members, 23 returning. We conducted over 180 interviews and had over 162 training module hours. We have had a busy year. However, our strength is you, and you must be proud of the fact that you are part of a New Oasis Homestay 360 team and New Oasis team. Our coordinators have a depth in education and hosting experience. We have a 7-to-1 ratio. We have 44 years of hosting experience. And we have one goal, that global can be local. And what does that mean? We mean that by hosting a student in your local community, you can add a global perspective and bridge cultures, ideas, and thought around the kitchen table. That is awesome. We also held and conducted a student orientation, and you, the local coordinators, welcomed warmly natural parents to bridge that co-parenting bond that's so essential in the New Oasis student experience. We had a very busy host family recruitment year. We transferred all our online applications to our online app, 97 of which our new host families used those applications. We included the host family letter to parents, so not to delay the process of host family recruitment. We received 225 new family applications, 166 of which are new families for our system. So we have a 74% conversion rate. We have a new host family template. We have webinar info sessions. We empower you, the coordinator, to do more focused recruiting events so we can focus on the webinar info sessions online. And we had a tiered incentive this year. However, we still missed our goal by 2 months. New Oasis Homestay 360 was not at 100% placement until September 1, 2015. Our host family placements have grown dramatically over the last 4 years. We have 389 students in our program, 349 host families. We have 37 students in double placements, and we have 1 in a triple. The triple is only by request of the natural parents and students. We have 179 students that were placed with new families this year, and 23 new students were placed with returning families. These are significant numbers that as a team, we all must know and understand. We have had significant growth. In regards to host family retention, it's important and crucial to our model that we retain our host families. We only were able to retain 64% of our host families last year. Some left because they had graduating seniors and had hosted for 2 to 3 years. Some left because New Oasis had decided to part ways with a partnering school. And 3 were because poor coordinator relationships with host families. However, all this information was gathered by word of mouth or by assumption. We have no exit interview, and we have no proper and effective assessment tool, as the return rate of our student surveys and parent surveys and school surveys were far below expectation. In 2015-2016, we commit to 75% host family retention. We're in the process of creating an exit interview. We're having call-in campaigns to get survey completion and asking that deeper question. How How can we serve you better? How are you doing in this hosting experience? And why do you host? And why would you refer a friend to host? We're going to be working on a host family cookbook this year, and also engaging in coffee and chats with our current host families and interested host families. We had many challenges in 2014 and 2015, but with every challenge equals opportunity to learn, grow, and improve the way we work with Homestay 360. We have to improve the timeliness of host family placements. We have to provide a more vast variety of host families. We need to provide a faster response time with full contact information to our natural parents. And we had some host families missing key important information, whether it be marital status, pictures of the bedroom, a lot of missing details that seemed small on our end caused huge inroads of trust issues with our natural parents. We must do better. The timeliness of our quarter reports, volume of travel requests, and the timeliness and lack of reporting system. Host family changes that lasted more than a month, 2 months, 3 months. Those are all challenges that we faced in 2014 and 2015. In regard to host family switches and transfers, the old mindset was that we tried to keep it under 20% because we wanted to avoid all that turnover with host families. However, what we learned is that we actually lost host students from our program and lost host families from our program because we did not make those host family switches in a timely manner. So in 2015 and 2016, we are going to be more supportive versus controlling. What does that mean? We will not mediate a situation. We will have intentional conversations to ensure that the student and host family feel supported. And we will view host family switches as not a bad thing or a detriment to our program, but an opportunity to make a more ideal and effective host family match. We will also try to honor the 7 to 14 days change once requested. That is in our contract and must be followed. As of October 31st, we have 27 host family switches and 8 students have withdrawn from our program. We have to ensure that we are meeting the needs of our students and our host families and making sure that we are making the ideal match during the summer months. We had an exciting time in 2015 with fall student orientation, and we certainly said yes to the experience. The home office team worked 3.5 straight weeks and welcomed 141 new students and 62 families in Herndon, Virginia for a 5-day student orientation where we went over sample English and history classes, how to survive an American classroom experience, how to engage in conversation with our student and our host families. And we also engaged them in social activities, what to expect at a dance, and our Thursday night farewell ceremonies. We had 170 new students accepted. With that, we had 85% sure rate at the new student orientation. That is a phenomenal success for the first time being at Herndon, Virginia. Our goal, again, is global can be local. At New Oasis Homestay 360, we are innovating the way people understand the homestay experience. At New Oasis, homestay is not about renting a room in an American family. It's about joining an American family. It is about tapping into the intrinsic drive on why people host. Helping people makes people happy. By helping a student, you can make a happy local community. By saying yes to the experience and being open-minded and understanding that families come in all shapes and sizes and students come from different countries, New Oasis is bridging the gap to foster global understanding by the cross-cultural exchange that takes place between student and families. New Oasis families are understanding, flexible, honest, encouraging, patient, and positive. And by hosting an international student, American families are adding a global perspective and understanding to their local community. This is the message that all our current future and past host families should be proud to be a part of. Homestay 360 Challenge equals opportunity. 2015 and 2016 brings about great opportunity to change what happened last year. Again, we missed our goal by 2 months. This year, new host families for new students will be incentivized as follows. Once the student pays their deposit, if a student is placed within 4 weeks, the student coordinator will receive $500. If placed and confirmed within 8 weeks, $300. Any placement and confirmation after 8 weeks, the student coordinator will receive $250. Why? Why? Because students that are placed and confirmed within 8 weeks will build confidence in our program for natural parents, partner schools, and will help us hit our 100% goal by completion of 10-month contracts. And who does not want to enjoy summer? Let's enjoy summer this year. Your challenge in the next quarter is to get your families in school to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. They cannot understand us if they do not know us. We have a very low like rate and follow rate on our social media. We can no longer accept requests for a Facebook push for host families when we do not have host families visible on our Facebook page. So encourage your families, your schools, to like us on Facebook. Get your students and families to breathe life into our social media pages. How can that happen? By posting photos of them living, breathing, and experiencing the student in their home. By posting it with the hashtag saying yes 360, they will be a part of a growing community of global citizens in the United States. Create a clear action plan with your regional managers on how to find host families. Be creative, think outside the box. Let's find our families that build these communities in our local areas. And remember to get your monthly invoices to finance@newoasis.com before or on your due date. This is important to ensure that you get paid for all the hard work that you're doing in your local area, and we ensure that we have all the correct documents on our end. And please, in the nice cold weather, by sitting by the warm fire, please read your student coordinator triage guide. Why? It's important to know what's a yellow issue, what's a green issue, and most importantly, what's a red issue. Educate, empower, and enrich your local community by knowing the tools that you have at your fingertips. If you have any questions or comments, please, we want to hear from you. Let us know. Together, let's make things happen this year. And thank you for all the hard work that you're doing to truly make New Oasis a great place to be.
Thank you so much for your time today. I wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. See you in January.